The second subtraction strategy that we have learned in second grade is called the front-end subtraction strategy. This doesn't involve nearly as much drawing as the draw-it-out strategy. Instead, we break up the number and we look at the front, or the tens place first, and we do all of the front or tens place subtraction first, and then we count down the ones. Here's how this one works. Every single one of our subtraction strategies will begin with our place value chart and with circling the SA. So that is just something that is so important to remember. We will always do it. In front end, though, when we're looking at the front, once we've circled the SA, we really do need to focus on the front. So I'm going to grab a highlighter this time and highlight the front part. Now it's a little confusing to just do 90 minus 60 and then all of a sudden add this back in later. So we actually make more of a P shape. And that's our front that we start with. We begin by doing 95 minus 60. Now, we can say 60 because this is not just a 6. We are not doing 95 minus dingy little 6 ones. It's actually 6 tens. If it makes it easier for you to remember that by drawing it out again, you can always do that. Make it 95 minus 6t. Now, we're not going to worry about those 8 ones yet. They'll come back in later. For right now, we're just looking at the front. Since I've redrawn it over here, I'm going to cross these off over here. That'll remind me I've already done this subtraction. So 95 minus 60, hey, check this out. It's a just do it problem. Because we know place value chart. 5 ones minus 0 ones, 5 ones. That's easy. 5 minus 0 is 5. Done. We also know that 9 tens minus 6 tens is 3 tens. Ba-doop-ba-doop. Just did it. Done. Easy. Done with this part. So now, all that's left of the 95 is 35. We took 60 of the 90 away when we got rid of this in the front. But we're not done with our subtraction yet because we still have those 8 ones from the beginning of the problem. But we don't have to go down all the way from 95 now. We already took 60 away. We just have 35 left to deal with. If you have a hundreds chart handy, you can use your hundreds chart to actually start with 35 and count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and see where you end up. If you don't have a hundreds chart, you can do it like this though. You can make an open number line, starting with 35 all the way to the right, and you're actually going to count back. Minus 1. What is 35 minus 1? Well, 34. Keep going. Minus 2. What is 35 minus 2? Well, 35, 34, 33. We did a lot of this earlier this year. We're going to keep back. Minus 3, 35, 34, 33, 32. Going to do a big jump over to here so we don't get confused. Minus 4. Notice that I'm labeling all of my jumps. That helps me keep track of whether I've actually subtracted 8 or not. Right now I haven't. I've only subtracted 4. So 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, minus 5. Remember, we're starting from here, counting back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where the 5 came from. We're down to 30, 30, minus 6, 31, 30. That brings us to 29, minus 7. That brings us to 28, minus 8. Let's see, 30, 29, 28, 27, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, 28, 29, Do I need to go back anymore? No, because remember, right now I am subtracting 8. Did we go back 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hops? Yes, we did. We can cross this off now. We got rid of our whole starting amount. We subtracted 10 here when we did 95 minus 60. We subtracted the 8 here when we had our 95 minus 60 is 35. We started with just the 35. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8. Together we did minus 68. Where did we end up? With a final answer of 27. This is a messy looking strategy. Doesn't have as much drawing, but it's messy looking. It does make sense though. Let's try another one together. Ungroup. Just need the problem. Just need the problem. Fine, tab, you go away first. Just need the problem. We'll bring this over here. Lock it down. Do this with me. While I'm getting my pen, you write for yourself 84 minus 35. And what's the first thing you need to do? Right, place value chart. This is especially important for this one because we need to see where the front is. Now you don't have a highlighter, so I'll draw, instead of using highlighter, I'll draw our little P. Now we start in the front. We keep the 4 tenths of the starting amount. I forgot to do the starting amount. Let's back up. Here's our starting amount. S-A. All better. Still paying attention to what we started with. Here's our funny P shape though, showing where the front of the problem is. 84 minus, now, are we doing 84 minus a titchy little 3? No, of course not. We're doing 84 minus 3 tenths, which has a value of, right, 30. Just do it. What is 84 minus 30? You write it. Right. 4 ones minus 0 ones equals 4 ones. I should add my 1s and 10s up here. My apologies. 8 tenths minus 3 tenths equals 5 tenths. Guess what? We're done with all of this. Done, 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 done. And we don't really need these anymore. I'm going to cross those out so they don't confuse me and I don't count them again. Done, done, done. What do we still have left? Well, we have 54 left from our starting amount of 84. And we still need to take away, subtract 5. But we're starting with 54. Let's make our number line. 54 all the way to the right because we are counting backwards. Let's try something different this time. Let's count back the 5 and then we'll fill in the numbers. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Notice I'm leaving lots of room to write in the numbers. Minus 4. Big jump. Minus 5. That's all I need to count back. Minus 5. Don't need to keep going this time. So now let's fill in the numbers. So 54 minus 1 is 53. Then we keep counting backwards. 52. 51. 50. Now this part is tricky. What is 1 less than 50? If you need to think counting up, well, if I count up, what would come before 50? Well, it'd be 58, 59, or 48, 49, 50. We must need to go back to 49. Hey presto, look at this. 54 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brings us to an answer of 49. So if we go back to our original problem, 84 minus 35 has a value or is equal to 49. We did 84 minus 30, 3/10 first. Then we counted back the 5 ones. Your turn. Try this one by yourself. Group. 66 minus 29. Draw your place value chart. Draw your tens and ones. Find that P shape, that front part. If you want to, you can rewrite it. You don't have to, but you might find it easier if you do. Then count back to see what your answer is after you've taken away your 9 ones. Please pause this, try it on your own. All right, welcome back. Now, did you check for silly math mistakes? I'm always going to ask that. Okay, if you did, let's check. So, place value chart. Ones, tens. Starting amount. Not forgetting this time. Here's our front end. The P. I'm going to rewrite it. 66 minus, not 2, but 20. 6 minus 0 equals 6. 6 tens minus 2 tens equals 4 tens. Here's our new problem. Don't need these anymore. Don't need that anymore. Don't need this anymore. We do still have these 9 ones though. So we need to figure out 46 minus 9. So 46 minus 1 is 45. Minus 2. Might as well keep these together. 46, 45, 44. Again, if you have a hundreds chart, you can use your hundreds chart. Minus 3. We're counting the hops. 46, 45, 44, 43. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. And we're down to 42. Minus 5. 46 minus 5. We're down to 41. Minus 6. 46 minus 6. 40. Minus 7. From 46 minus 7. 42, 41, 40. 39, hopefully you wrote. If you wrote 49, I'm afraid you were incorrect because we do not count 49, 40. It's 39, 40. Minus 8. 39, what comes before that? Well, 38. Hey, look at this. We are getting to our minus 9. Right below where we see minus 9. This is our last hop. 46. Minus 9, well, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37. We are done. What is 66 minus 29? 37. Final answer.